you have, only one Conway jersey, but also 5, so you could just keep swapping
He let
them out.
me use. Well, I took one.
That was hella funny because was that a new one?
Yeah.
So every time we go to Adam's house, JP, he just has this closet full of old gear, like more gear than you've ever fucking seen at one point. And then, so every time we go, JP would steal another jersey or like a pair of pants or something. And like every time Conway confronts him about it, he's like, I only have one jersey, but he's got tons. And so was that the one that you were wearing this weekend? Was that a new one from the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That one looked more legit. And then, cause I heard him say, hey, make sure you put that back. And you're like, oh yeah, no problem. And then I saw you getting undressed and he was looking the other way and I fucking caught you. He rolls up the fucking jersey and shoves it underneath other gear in his bag and thought that no one saw. And then he's like looking around and sees me fucking watching him.
Yeah, then I go to the jersey and walk out and ask Conway, hey, so what about this? So he looks at me and I throw on my shirt walking out. So he maybe thinks I put it back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I think that was second to at his graduation party like last year for the academy.
Yeah.
We were there and everyone was playing like Flip Cup or some dumb shit in the fucking garage at the house. So at Conway's parents' house has like the main house, and then way on the other side of the property, there's the big shop where all the bikes and shit are. So then we're like, dude, how do we get fucking more gear? And like the shop was all closed up. And then I don't remember how we figured it out, but we figured out there was an opener for the shop in the garage.
Yeah, I knew, and you never knew.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do we get in there? You're like, you could open the door from right here. I'm like, okay. So then we were like trying to coordinate this. So we waited until Adam was playing Flip Cup, so he was distracted. And then JP like runs out of the way, but down to the shop. So it was harder to see him. And then like I see that he's waiting, or you called me or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then I hit the button till it was like a few feet. And then stop the door, and he like goes under the door, and then I shut the door while he was in there in case Conway looked over. And then I think you called me when you were ready to come. You had more gear.
Yeah.
So I open up the door, and then fucking I get caught. Like as soon as I hit the button, Conway looks, and then he puts together what's going on. So he looks over at the shop, and he just sees JP like rolling out underneath the fucking door, all covert operation in the gravel. Fucking roll out, and then I shut the door, and he's like, what the fuck? And you still got away with that gear that day too, huh?
I got away with one jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was sick.
But so what makes you sketchy on a dirt bike, dude?
Dude, like when I get a little cross-routed, I don't know how to correct it.
Oh.
And also, I don't know how to, like I just haven't rode in a while, but every time I jump, I kind of get a little boner and I have to brake tap.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I wish I could relax in the air. And then I land, like, one time I landed at Conway's and it was not the 100-foot triple, the other little triple that's kind of off camber.
Oh, yeah.
I doubled that. And when I landed, I was tired from holding on, like, what's that called?
Arm pump?
Arm pump, yeah. And when I landed, I kind of was off to the back, and I like gooned down, gave it more gas, and jumped off the single of the landing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, fuck, I almost crashed because I was all gooned out. Like, that's sketchy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just goon shit, dude.
It does get squirrely when you can't hold on. That's when it gets scary.
Yeah. And that's where I would do like 4 corners and be like, oh, fuck, I got that feeling again where it's kind of numb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get rid of that.
Yeah, don't hold on tight. It's the only way you can. But you can't do that if you're not comfortable.
Exactly. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I noticed for the first time this week at the track, I would like get pumped up, and then I would consciously, okay, I'm pumped up. And then I would kind of cruise for just like a corner. And it was pretty amazing how I would get depumped within like a corner. And then I was like, okay, I'm good. And then I could get back on it. Just like being aware that like, okay, I'm starting to get pumped up. Whereas like normally I'll just fucking death grip it until I'm so squirrely that I'm going into a corner and I'll like over a braking bump and then almost launch the berm.
Right.
Like you did.
Yeah.
So
I did
It's
that
just,
multiple
like
times.
working out at, if you're in like a grippy type workout, if you're doing a lot of toes to bar, deadlifts or something, you need to say, okay, my grip's going to go. So you need to let go before your grip goes.
Right.
Because once it goes, you don't get it back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. Okay, shit, I'm getting a little pumped up. So I sacrifice a little bit of speed for like a corner and I can feel it. Okay, I'm good. Get back on it.
Right.
And then every time you're in the air, of course, let go.
Right. But
you're not in the air, so you can't fucking let go. So you're just death grip the whole time.
The jump you really like that Adam said was Poppy, that double?
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty big. But on those jumps, if you just give it more, like, you can go a little deeper than more,
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Or you hit that in second.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to hit all that stuff in third.
Probably, yeah.
And, like, upper third.
Yeah, probably.
So, I only was in third a little bit.
I could ride that whole track in second gear, basically.
Yeah.
I think I was in second gear the whole time.
But to be a little faster, you go to third.
Yeah.
Wonder what would
Depends how you ride it.
Like Roxon would ride it in.
I don't know.
He'd be throwing fat scrubs over that big ass double.
Yeah.
It'd be like crazy.
Oh, yeah, there would definitely be in third, like through the roller section and stuff like that, where I'm just cruising.
That'd be so sick to.
It'd be cool to see it.
See Roxon and like Barsha or something, just so they have someone else to go off of,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of push it more,